What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fuzzy Fitness. Let's start this video with Rubiel Mosquera's announcement that he won't be doing the Arnold Classic Ohio, and we are roughly 4 weeks out and with his visa status still uncertain. And he said because of his readiness, he won't be able to compete here. He decided that it's better to step back from the competition and focus on some shows which are happening later during the year. Now he specifically mentioned the Arnold Classic Ohio in his post. So does that mean he is doing the Arnold Classic UK? So as of right now, he is in for Arnold UK. And honestly, it was a big opportunity for Rubiel to compete in one of the biggest bodybuilding shows of the year and prove to the bodybuilding world that the hype is real. So this does hurt the overall Arnold Classic lineup. First, Andrew Jack dropped out, and now Rubiel. And both these guys were expected to place at least top 5 here. So as for Rubiel, the team around him should sort this out on a priority basis. If this is in fact because of his visa problems. Because if he is having a problem getting the visa to US right now, the same could happen for the New York Pro and once he is qualified for the Olympia as well. And if that is the other way around, and if it's related to his readiness, that he isn't ready yet, he isn't in shape, then they need to sort out that as well. Here is another update from Harsamdi at 4 weeks out of this year's Arnold. He will be sharing the stage with some of the best bodybuilders in the Pro League as of right now. So nobody expects him to place top 2 as those 2 slots. They are preoccupied by Hadi Chopin and Samson Dauda. But anything outside of that, that is achievable by almost all of these guys, and that includes Harsamdi as well. I mean, if Nathan Diesha was competing here at this Arnold, we could have all thought that Nathan can be in the top 3, especially after Andrew Jack dropped out. And Harsamdi was able to beat Nathan at his pro debut. So Horst was supposed to compete in both the shows after Romania Pro, which were Prague and Japan. But sadly, we could not see him at those shows because of some health problems, and he had to drop out. But as of right now, he looks very much focused on bringing a much better look to this year's Arnold. So Horst will have some of the craziest quads in this lineup, we already know that. He has plenty of size overall. And he knows that he needs to bring up his back double bicep shot if he wants to be more dangerous in a deeper lineup like we have at the Arnold. On top of that, he needs to do something about that waist of his, which I'm not really sure if that's possible. But let's see what kind of a look he brings to the Arnold Classic stage this year. Hunter LBRDA is packing on some serious mass during this offseason. Everything seems to be full blown, specifically his arms, as Hunter has decided to have a dedicated arm day this year. So his most muscular looks so impressive right now. He's full round and vascular with a very tight midsection. And that is what the bodybuilding is all about. Hunter's physique has a great balance top to bottom. Now he doesn't have any standout body parts, but he is very complete. He showcases some incredible thickness in all the shots, and that is why he is top 6 in the world. So what does Hunter need to do to crack top 5? Or with all these guys coming back, what does he need to do to retain his spot? He's battling so many genetically superior bodybuilders, and all he can do is continue to improve on that Tempo Pro look that he brought last year, and hope that guys who beat him last year, they come in a tiny bit off, because that is the only way he can move up in my opinion. When Patrick Moore won his first IV Pro show, people were calling him the future, and I'm talking about some very big names of the industry. Because the man had some incredible lines. I mean, he still does. He has amazing flow and he was in spectacular condition at his Olympia debut, which was back in 2019. So everyone thought that all he needs to put on the necessary size is more time, and he's gonna move up the ranks eventually. So he was able to put on some size in the later years, but he just wasn't able to duplicate that conditioning and the same look that he brought in his rookie year. So in Patrick's defense, he wanted to keep his waist small while growing. Plus, he had to compete every year due to the pressure from the sponsors, and that is why he did not make enough improvements according to him. So he did 2 shows last year, the Arnold and Chicago, and I have to say he wasn't very impressive in either of those shows. He plans to compete in 2024. He hasn't announced what show as of right now, but he is determined to get back on the Olympia stage this year. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.